I did right now, but I got the money, boys. Sorry.
In goal number 30, Nate Featon.
I'm sure you would.
Also dressed number 4, Jillian Duncan. Number 5, Casey Opa. Number 7, Gavin Gray. Number 8, Josh Collins. Number 9, Dylan Trover. Number 12, Duncan and Galvin Sullivan. Number 13, Nicholas McIntyre. Number 17, Jackson Orchard. Number 19, Carter And by number 30, Nate Beaton. Give it up for your Kings Hockey Club.
And thank you, Wade, and welcome everybody. Mike Elliott here with High Button Sports. Some U16 AAA action here at the Sackville Arena. The Cabot Highlanders are in town to take on the Kings. Kings playing a game last night up in Truro. They took on the Fundy. They came out with the W. Playing the Highlanders today and in the start of a back-to-back as they play again tomorrow morning against Cabot. We'll be coming to you live in the morning, 11 a.m. But up at the East Hants Igloo. Special shout out to the goaltender for the Highlanders today. Number 30 is actually going to be a Sackville goalie. He's an AP for the Kings, helping the Highlanders out. Logan Evans is going to start between the pipes. And down number 30 the other way is going to be Nate Beaton. We're going to pause momentarily just for O Canada. Be back in 45 seconds. And with that, welcome back again, everybody. U16 AAA action. Your Kings taking on the Cabot Highlanders in town. And like I said, the first of the back-to-back. These two teams play again tomorrow morning. Kings playing last night up at Truro, coming up with a victory. Big 3-game weekend for them.
Number 30, Logan Evans.
As Wade announced, Logan Evans. So the two number 30s for the goaltenders here for tonight's affair. Like I said, I've done a special thank out to Logan Evans for stepping up to making sure we get these games played in this part of the season. If you don't get the games in, you probably won't. As we're getting close to playoff time, the teams are ready for action as the players stack their stick on the ice. Martin, Probert, Elliott with McMillan and Duncan back on the blue line for the Kings, and we're on the way up here at center. Highlanders able to retrieve it. They dump it in deep. Looking to pick it up is McMillan. McMillan, he rims around back to Duncan, off of the wall, looking for Elliott. Elliott trying to put it up to Probert. Probert's able to glove that down. Probert trying to get up over center. Look to chip that deep, can't get by the blue line. The Highlanders right there to chip it out to center. McMillan's got to dump that right back in deep. Getting to it first is Probert. Put it in behind. Elliott trying to come up from it. Elliott on the side net, he bangs away at it. Comes to the corner, picked up by the Highlanders. They're out over the zone now. They're out to center. A little D-to-D pass back in the King zone. Cross-ice pass. Looking to chip that in was Martin. They're looking for a change. Chance here for Cabot. Flicks up. That's blocked by Elliott. Elliott alone in the corner trying to come out with it. He gets picked off. Back the other way comes McNeil. McNeil gains the red line. McNeil breaks wide. Now in the corner. Still with the puck. McNeil looking for somebody to move to. Give it to Oliver. Tries to chip in. Got a couple maroon jerseys on him. Able to keep it in. White trying to get out. Now it's picked up by McDonald. McDonald trying to go in. He's going to squirt loose, but it comes right in on Beaton. He's going to take no chances. He jumps on that rebound, covers up. We get our first whistle here. Minute and 17 seconds into the first period. On the draw. Draw by Cabot. Back to McNeil at the blue line. He puts it to the open corner. Takes a funny pass. Comes right out front. Here at the side of the goal. And poking away at it, but no goal as it stays out. The neck comes off. The whistle goes. McNeil using the lively bounces that comes off these boards here at the arena. That came right out front, and they had a couple whacks at it, but couldn't tap it home on the faceoff. Back to the corner now. Graves From the long stretch pass in behind the play is Sullivan. He chips it ahead. There's Stapleton. Stapleton trying to go from backhand, and there's Evans with his first test, and he makes a big save. McNeil now in behind the net. Chips it ahead along the boards, kept in. Trying to kick it loose. There's White. White, little drop to Graves. Graves can't handle it. Gives it back to White. White puts in. There's another bounce to a front. Ball the bouncy puck is down behind. Sullivan looking for it. He takes his man down. Still trying to find the pucks in the feet. And then on the side of the net now, there's Stapleton. Stapleton having a look. He likes to go back to the blue line. Graves having a look towards that. They're trying for a deflection. They get a stick on it, but it goes to the corner. Cabot trying to get there first. Bowie goes loose. Trying to find a big hit there in the corner. And here comes Cabot out with the puck. Back the other way. Going through. Graves looks up ice. Puck intercepted at center, put right back in deep. Graves in the corner now. Looking for the puck. Graves up ice. Has a look. Trying to hit one in the middle there. Getting a stick on it was Verge. Enough to deflect it in. Cabot back in their own zone. They're looking to start to break out. Nice little move there. Believes that's Broussard. He's trying to get through. Broussard still with the little cross. That's picked up by Jay, but right on to do another stick. And that's deflected in front and out of play. 2:48 gone here now, first period. I should give an FYI on some technical difficulty we may endure during this broadcast. The camera keeps, after so many minutes, I got to touch the screen. It might go to a black screen. I do apologize. It shouldn't happen too often, but if it does, as that shot comes right from the corner, beaten with the save, we'll do our best to rectify it as fast as possible. Trying to clear the zone now. Probert. That's the Kings player. He's able to pick that up in deep. Jay goes off a stick. Trying to clear it, does get to McIntyre. McIntyre goes far. There's Hollett. Hollett with a burst of speed, trying to break wide. Hollett all by himself. He rips the puck. And there's Evans getting a piece of it. And it goes up out of play into the netting. Going to face off down here in the Cabot zone. A lot of these teams will be away next weekend as there's a big tournament in PEI for the Spud. And the Kings will be up there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Should say hopefully Sunday for a lot of the teams. A full weekend of U16 games going on all here as well. And High Button is in a lot of rinks right now covering a lot of these games as we are here at the arena. There's Cabot with the puck. Cycles it back down low to the corner. Trying to come off the wall. They poke away at it. Probert looking for it, poked down. They keep whacking. It does picked up by Landry. Landry, he's over the blue line. He takes a shot, blocked front, gets it back. Look on the side of the net. Decide to go short side. It goes off the outside. Elliott, he chips one up. Can't clear the blue line. That's picked off now by McMillan. He gives it to Orchard. Orchard chips it ahead. Just avoids the check. Puts it in deep. Not far enough for icing. In the corner again, there's Landry. Landry trying to come out of the wall. Gets poked back the other way. Looking for it again. Second attempt able to clear. Broussard gets over the blue line and he's trying to work his way through. Now he has it in the corner. Throws it 1-0 front. Goes off Beaton's paddle. They battle for it along the board, trying to find it. Elliott now has it. He goes off the board, takes a funny bounce. Duncan, kind of scrambly play. They turn around. There's another bounce off back. McMillan, he's going to flick it up high. Look for a bounce at the blue line. And a big kick there by Landry, but he wasn't able to keep it in. Maybe a chance here for Duncan. Duncan gets it deep as they're looking for a change. Back in behind his own goal. Starts to break out. Right here in front of us, long stretch pass. That's picked off by White. White with a burst of speed. He's trying to go in the zone. White takes a bump as he goes into the corner. Looking for some help now from Stapleton. Stapleton trying to walk out. He gets stick checked back along the wall. There's White. He looks towards that. Deflected in front. Evans with the save. Rebounds loose. They walk away at it. And there's Evans jumping out at the top of his crease. Able to cover that puck up. And we'll get a face-off down here in the Highlanders zone. Just over 5 minutes gone here, first period. Shots on goal 7-3 in favor of the Kings. Puck comes down in the corner. Rimmed around. Picked up by Webb. Webb trying to start to break out. He gets turned back. Webb with it again. Leaves it. McNeil puts it around. Going to skate out himself along the board. Takes the bump. Pokes ahead. Jumps up on the blue line. Looking for some help from the trailer. They run into the linesman. There's White again. White looking to go out front. Hits off a stick. Murphy looking for it. That's picked off. White again with it. I'm going to start talking to the Kings, but White might want to be on forward, getting all the chances he has up in front. Pass out front from Murphy, trying to connect with Martin. It's a little bit behind him. Martin now in the corner. Martin back to the blue line. Graves having a look. Overside for Jay. Jay takes a wrister. That goes off a stick high off the glass above the net. Murphy now in the corner. Murphy trying to go front, picked off, and back the other way. Highlanders chip it ahead is Webb. He can't get by the blue line. Getting deep as Jay. He's been behind his own net. Stapleton on the boards. Trying to spin away from a check. Puck comes loose into skates. There's Bowie. He takes a shot towards net, beaten with a lag save to the corner. Trying to dance his way now. Stapleton in behind the net. Having a look. Flicks one up high towards center. Clears the zone. There's Cabot at their own blue line looking to set up. There's McDonald. Leaves it for his D. They play a game of catch. Back the other way. Gillis. He's over the blue line. Gillis looking for a shot. Trying to go short side. Beaton gets a piece of it. Doesn't know where the rebound is, but does land to the side. There was some room there. He saw some daylight, but Beaton's able to get a blocker on it. Race for it. Kept in by Connors. Connors to the corner. Picked up by Verge, though. Verge flicks up. Got McIntyre up here at center. There's Bowie. He got a burst of speed. He breaks wide. Puts a puck in. In the corner now. Looking out front. Whacks one. And getting the paddle on it was Beaton. McIntyre along the wall. Connors keeps it at the blue line. Rims it around. Hollett's going to get there first for the Kings. He tries to flick it up. Can't get by the blue line. Another quick shot towards the net. Beat with a save. Old knuckle puck from the point. They bang for it along the wall. Trying to get it out. Kept in. This chance here for Verge. Verge with it. Verge goes cross ice for Hollett. Hollett's able to pick that up. Looking for a drop pass. That's picked up. And back the other way. Here comes Gillis. Gillis takes a bump. Able to get it to McDonald, though. McDonald back to Gillis. As the bodies are starting to flick around here, and the referee's arms up in behind the play. We'll see what the call's going to be. We get charging. And it looks like it's going to go against Hollett. So the first power play of the game going to go to the Highlanders, as number 8, Josh Hollett's going to go serve 2. 12:30 left here in the first period. And the Highlanders going to get their chance on the power play. And on the draw, Gillis with Probert. Quick shot right off the draw. The rebound's loose momentarily as Bowie went in there looking for the rebound, but Beaton's able to cover up. Quick shot right off the draw there. Try it again. One back to the blue line. Right here, here's Broussard. He looks for a shot. He misses wide. Puck comes all the way around, getting there first. But bouncy puck maybe picked up by Sullivan. Sullivan's able to clear the zone as he puts it up towards center. He gives chase again. As I need to follow the puck. There's Sullivan giving chase in the zone. Cameron down behind his own net. Cameron looking to pick it up. A little drop pass. And a good active stick there at center. There's Sullivan still up for a nice move there by Broussard. Broussard one-on-one. He rips a shot and gets beaten right in the old breadbasket. He's able to cover up, make the save. We'll get a face-off in the Kings zone. 33 seconds gone here in the power play. On the draw, controlled by the Highlanders. There's a quick shot from the point, deflected right in the side of the net. But misses wide. There's the Highlanders captain. Looking to set something up. Gillis loses the handle for a moment. Now he goes along the wall. Broussard going to have a look now. He's looking for that backdoor pass, and he almost connected. We get a puck race for it the other way. Puck's going to come just outside the zone. Getting there first is Cameron. He got Orchard on him. Cameron spins and turns, throws it off the wall. Here comes Gillis. Gillis over the blue line. Gets by Graves. It's wide. Looks out front, but getting a stick on that was Elliott. Still in the corner with it, Gillis. Back to the point, and this time Orchard's able to get a stick on it. Gets it up over the line. Puck race, trying to poke it forward. Almost a short-handed chance here by the Kings, but here comes the Highlanders back the other way, trying to stick handle his way through. It's picked off by White, but he gets a stick check from behind. And now on the short side, trying to go up over the shoulder, but just getting a piece of it. Gets rimmed around, and does just come outside the blue line. 25 seconds left to go here in the power play. Maybe one last chance here. Here's McGilvery. McGilvery with a chance to skate. He's up over the center. He's over the blue line, looking for some help. Rips a shot. And there's another save by Beaton. And we'll get a whistle. 15 seconds to go here in the power play. See the shots on goal now. 11-7 in favor of the Highlanders. Starting a little more shots on goal, especially on this power play. Some good chances. 10:45 left here in the first. Beaton doing a little equipment check there. He readjusts and get the face-off going now. Face-off to the corner. Kings trying to come up with it. Opus loses it in the corner. Now trying to go back to the point here. Look for a shot. There's a long wrister. Just getting an arm on that was Beaton. Chance here for Jay. And that's pretty well going to do it for the power plays. Penalized players back on the ice. We're back to 5-on-5. In behind his own net is McNeil. McNeil after a little touch pass by McDonald, but he was on the wrong side of the red line touching that. And that's going to go the length of the ice. We'll have an icing. 10:20 to go now here in the first period. Remind everybody, check the YouTube page. All the different U16 games going on right now. We're getting ready to start shortly. Lots of great hockey being live streamed. Kings win the faceoff. There's Jay looking towards the net. Jay going to be able to walk right in. Jay and see an eye shot, just getting a paddle on that was Evans. The defender was kind of screening him. Puck's put back in the corner. Looking for it now. In behind the net. There's Verge. Verge trying to spin off a check. Verge trying to get through. He got a defender on him. Able to get back to the point. It was Murphy. Opus mishandling. Maybe a chance for a break here the other way. Trying to get a step. Trying to get loose as McDonald. And just getting a piece of that was Beaton. And then on the short side here, we got to be careful. He kind of stopped playing there momentarily. And almost a chance. And there's another chance. Can't clear the zone. Put in deep by King. Jay back in the corner. Martin. He gets pushed off the puck. Looking for some help from Murphy. Murphy. He's going to skate the puck over the ice, over the blue line, sorry. Rips a shot. That's blocked. And behind the play, there's some players that were tying it up there, and the coach below him, he's looking for a call. Referee's going to come by the bench, maybe explain why he didn't. Nope, he doesn't. Play continues. Hollett looking for it. Hollett trying to go up front. He takes a bump in the corner. Now the referee's arms up. And as the Cabot player touches the puck, head contact's going to be the call. We'll see if it's 2 or 4. Either way, the Kings are going to have their first power play. 9:04 left here, first period. As McNeil, Nolan, number 5 for the Highlanders, going to head to the box. Wait for the clock to go up here, and it is 4. So a 4-minute power play here for the Kings. On the draw, scramble, does come back to Duncan. Duncan trying to work his way along the wall. Is able to get it down low for Verge. Verge drops it for Prober. Prober tried to go. He gets stick check. Chance here for the Highlanders to clear, and they do. Back first for the Kings is Duncan. Forecheck in there by Aiden McDonald. I forget in this team that there's 2. So if I'm going to say McDonald a lot and can say Aiden, and could be either one of them. There's Probert all the way around the net on his backhand. Goes back up top from McIntyre. He's able to keep that puck in the blue line. Goes back to Probert. Run to go front and looking for a redirect. And able to get a little touch on that is Verge. And we get our first goal of the hockey game. So Kings strike first.
Hey, referee, I need the goal.
You hear Wade with the announcing. For the referee forgot to go over and announce who scored the goal. I'll get it up on the board here momentarily. Back to center. Face-off control by the Kings. Jay back in his own zone. Goes back to his D partner, Opus. He looks up ice now. Opus looking for Murphy. Besides step for check, and puck went going ahead. Puck put back in deep. No icing as it went right by the Kings player. Opus going to leave it back for Jay. Jay behind his own net. Jay looks up ice now. Jay spins it, gets puck check. There's a chance, short hand on the side was McPhee. But Beaton was able to make the save on the short side as Jay had his pocket pick there, but now he's got the puck over the blue line, looking offensively now. Has a look. Lots of traffic in front. Trying to go to the bumper. There's Murphy. He rips a shot and hits Evans high up in the shoulder. He's able to make the save, cover up, and we'll get a face-off. 7:38 left here, first period. Back on the draw. Kings control. We'll listen for the goal announcement here. I had Verge. Oh, I'm pretty sure it was 86. I had from Probert and McIntyre, but I'm pretty sure they had to do a correction on that, and I'm pretty sure that was Verge. Either way, Kings don't care who scored as long as they got one on the board. Here comes Highlanders back the other way. Gets taken down over the line was McGilvery. Puck comes to the corner. Back in behind the net. Duncan for the Kings. Looking up. Goes along the boards. Hollett back here to McIntyre. McIntyre over the blue line. Looking to set something up. So on the power play here for 24 seconds. I'm just going to that first 4 minutes. There's a deflection in front. Missed on the short side. Battle in the corner. Verge looking for it. Verge with it. Backhand pass to Hollett. Back up top to Duncan. Duncan, there's a shot. There's a deflection that goes up high off the glass. Come back here to McIntyre. 4 seconds ago. Maybe one last chance here on the power play. McIntyre looking towards that. That goes off a skate. Penalized player back on the ice and almost a chance to spring him out. He's in behind the play. As the first goal, and there's a big hit in the corner there. The crowd kind of moaned and groaned a little bit as Probert was taken down. And then down behind us, there's a phantom sniper. His Duncan fell down all by himself at center. Picked off here is McIntyre trying to go front. And oh, what a one-timer, but a better save by Evans. As Graves takes a big hit along the boards, keeping that puck in. Here comes the Highlanders. It's flicked up. There's one for the fans as that one goes up out of play. 5:55 left here in the first period. That face-off will come right outside the Highlanders bench. That was just deflected up on the play. Face-off controlled by the Kings. Up at center is White. Takes a bump as he dunks it in deep. Look for it in the corner. Picked up by Stapleton, trying to go back to the blue line. Graves goes back along the wall. That's picked up by Gillis. Gillis looking to come up. He's up over center. He's trying to break wide, trying to get by the defender. And that's picked up by White. White's able to chip it up. Elliott looking for it now. Elliott trying to chip it in deep. He's looking to give chase. Oliver gets there first. In the corner. Trying to find it. Trying to come with a scrum. Still on the feet. Still trying to find it. There's loose now. Picked up by Elliott. Elliott trying to come in the corner. Elliott, he steps up. He rips a shot. And there's Evans. He knows these shooters quite well. He's able to make the save, cover up. Keep it a 1-0 hockey game. 5:12 left first period. Back on the draw. The blue line. Duncan. He rips it. And there's a deflection as Orchard got a stick on it, but it goes up over. Murphy now in the corner. Murphy takes a bump. Looking out front now. Murphy with the puck. He rips a shot. Blocked in front by the defender. Going around through. Still having a look. Back up here. A little backhand pass at center. Chipped in. Orchard gives chase. Orchard looks to go up front. That's picked off by the Highlanders. They're back the other way, but can't quite hit the stretch pass as Bowie was looking to get in behind. That goes to length of the ice, and that's going to be icing. 4:38 left now, first period. It was Verge. See, most times we get the calls correct up here in the booth. Kings control on the draw. Opus goes down low for Verge. Verge having a look. He brings it to the corner. Little cycle down low for McIntyre. McIntyre takes a bump. Gillis is on him. Coming in to help him as well was McNeil. Picking the puck up is McDonald. Gives it to Bowie. Back to Gillis. Gillis over the line, trying to dance his way through. Rips the shot, misses wide. Comes all the way out. Hollett moves up to Verge. Verge over the blue line. Takes a bump as he goes over. Little spin pass. Hits a skate. Verge with it again. Cycles it down low for McIntyre. McIntyre behind the net. McIntyre looking for it. Spins back to the blue line. Here's Jay looking towards the net. Takes a bump and a player all over him as he gets some bumping and shoving going on here between McIntyre and I believe that's McNeil. And I believe it's just McNeil going to the box. We'll have a look here. There's only one hand pointed up. I think the Kings are heading back to the power play. We'll wait for the call. 3:53. They were able to score one on the other power play. The 4-minute one, they scored early into that one, and the Highlanders were able to kill the rest off. We'll see here now. We'll wait for Wade for the initial penalty. Either way, the Kings are on the power play. Jay going to try to keep that in. It's chipped out, and a puck race for it. Going to get back is Opus, as he had McPhee on him. Opus going to retreat back behind his own net. Puts a break on McPhee, still on him. As all kinds of forecheck in there, trying to kill some time, helping the penalty killers. Jay going to elect to skate that up ice. Jay up over center, trying to use that long reach. There's Jay, trying to break wide, bringing the puck with him. Jay spins. He looked back at the point, but that's where he's supposed to be at, so he's looking for somebody to help him. Verge, back down low. And Stapleton tried to hit Opus in the slot area, couldn't quite connect. Back to the blue line. Jay, back over here to Stapleton. Stapleton having a look. Back up top for Jay. Jay holds. Feeds it for Stapleton. Got to give chase. Going to leave it for Sullivan. No, he's going to keep Stapleton behind the net now. All the way to the far circle. Looking for some room. Going to leave it. There's a little pass in front. And no, calling for back door of Sullivan, but a good stick in front. And maybe a chance here to walk right into a defender. No shot. Opens back to Jay. Jay looking towards the net. Goes along the wall. Stapleton trying to come off with it. He goes cross ice. It's a little bit too far behind Verge as he dove back. And the bouncing puck here at center. One-on-one, short-handed. Trying to get a shot off was King, but he gets taken to the corner. Stapleton looking to bring the puck up ice. Stapleton takes a bump, looking for a change. He gives that to Hollett. Hollett has a man on him, bouncing puck, and kept it at the blue line, and then just kept in by McIntyre. Throws a backhand pass wildly to the wall. That gets to a Highlander player, and they're able to get up to center. 20 seconds to go here in the power play, chipped in by Hollett. Picked up by the Highlanders. They do clear up to center. Kings trying to get something going towards the tail end of this power play. Penalized players get ready to step on the ice as Probert brings the puck in the corner. Got a man on him, back to even strength. And there's McNeil just out of the box with the puck. Side steps to check, trying to get by a couple of maroon jerseys. The puck comes to the corner. Big bump there by both players, but it's picked up by McIntyre. McIntyre will go cross ice to Hollett. Hollett's over the blue line. Hollett trying to dance his way through. There's Hollett. Can't get the shot off. Gets taken down to the boards. Probert with it now. Battle in the corner. Going hard off the glass and able to clear up the center. McMillan goes cross ice. Kings had to get back on side. Just get in there and wind up with an old howitzer as Graves, but he misses everything. Battle on the boards. The puck comes out. Probert has a quick look up at the clock. Giving to Graves. Graves back to McMillan. McMillan off the open boards. That's right on the Highlanders' stick. They're back the other way. Graves going to have a look again. Last minute play here in the first. And then the pass picked off at center. Back the other way. Here comes Broussard. Trying to get a shot blocked in front. Chance for the Kings to pick it up. Probert. Probert over to Elliott. Elliott going up over the line now. Elliott having a look. Elliott got to step up. He rips the shot. Save. Rebound as Ogun Levens loses the helmet. The whistle goes. As a big save there by Evans. He got that shot up high and the mask came off as the rebound was down in front. Anytime the goalie, obviously the mask comes off, the whistle's going to go, but anytime even around the head area, going to take safety first here, obviously making no chances, but a big save there. 42.5 left here in the first period. It is 1-0 for the Kings. Trying to get that score put up for us shortly. Well, in the intermission, thought I did, but it's not showing, but we'll keep an eye on that. I'll get that correct on the short. Face-off controlled by the Kings, but they split the uprights at the blue line, and it comes all the way back to their own zone. Jay having a look up ice, put the brakes on behind the net. 30 seconds to go now. Jay, long stretch pass, goes off his stick, comes up to center, right at his own blue line. They chip it right back in. No icing. Went right by Jay. Jay, same thing as last time. Going to look to get the puck. We got two players on him. Rims it around. There's Martin at the blue line. Tries to chip it out. It's kept in. They bang away at it. Chance here for Bouchard coming off the wall, trying to get through with only 10 seconds to go. This one's flicked up high. Glove down at the blue line. Kept in. 5 seconds. And Kings are able to find some open ice. And the horn's going to get ready to go. And that's going to do it here for us after one. Thank you, Wade. Every time he talks, I try not to talk over him. We've never got a new speaker system here. Still hear him loud as days. They have 1-0 Kings after 1. Shots on goal 15-14 in favor of the Kings. We're going to take a short break here. Be back in about 12 minutes for the second period. And welcome back, everybody. Second period action just getting ready to get on their way. Mike Elliott here with High Button Sports, bringing you this U16 AAA action regular season game between the Kings and the Cabot Highlanders. 1-0 after one period of play. Shots on goal, 15-14 in favor of the Kings. So real tight knit game here so far. Chances both ways. Power plays and for both teams as well. So besides the one goal, it's pretty well as even as they come for this, as we figured it would. Pretty well every game in the U16 league has potential to be. As we get ready to start the second period, both teams are at center, and here we go. Kings control. McMillan looking for Orchard, chips it ahead. They play a game of ping pong here through neutral ice as the Highlanders put it right back the other way. Duncan up to Stapleton, quick pass trying to hit Orchard, just goes off his stick. Orchard's able to chip it in. He gives chase, gives his man a bump. Murphy trying to help. Trying to come over there, leads back to the point line. McMillan over to Duncan. Duncan had to bounce on him, throws a shot towards the net, missed on the short side. McMillan looking to chip in, trying to hold that, and he does. Nice job there by the defender to chip in. Looking for it behind the net now is Stapleton. He gets a Highlander all over him. Spinning with along the boards now is Webb. Webb's able to move the puck up. Gives it to Gillis. Gillis trying to make his way through. Got 1 minute beat and couldn't quite bring the puck with him. And maybe back the other way. Here comes the Kings. Murphy gains the red line, dumps it in deep. Looks to give chase. Goes all the way around to the other 19, which is Connors. Little chip ahead. There's Gillis again. Gillis, when he gets the wheels going, he can fly. Trying to break wide. And puck just slid on him a little bit after he's crossing the line, and his teammate went offside. Just on the far wing there. We'll get our first whistle here the second period. Just a minute 4 in. Offside face-off will come in front of the Highlanders bench. As Burchard, he's going to line up with Probert. Bouncing puck, trying to find it, still finds it. It does come up over the line, but it's picked up by Graves. He goes over to White. White looking up ice for Elliott, chips it in over the line. Highlanders able to clear. Backpedaling was Martin. He dumps it in deep. Probert trying to give chase. Evans out to play it. Probert trying to go in front with it. Couldn't quite get the pass through. Defender blocks that one on the side of the net. Circling with it. Now it's in behind the net. Down to the corner. Trying to chip out. Kept in by White. Looks to dump it in. Here comes Probert trying to come off the wall. Probert trying to go to the high slot area. Nothing but white jerseys there, and they're back the other way. Chipping ahead is Landry. Landry trying to get by White. Graves gets there. Graves looks up. Got 2 Highlanders on him. He takes a bump, and they almost come up with the puck. Trying to cheer it out now is the Kings, and does just come up over the line as Martin looking for it. Trying to find it right in front of Wade to get front view action in front of the penalty box area. The Kings are able to dump it in. They're looking for a change. McNeil down behind his own net. McNeil looking up ice now. Looking for that long stretch pass in behind. But it does go off a stick. Kept in. McPhee. He's going to try to come on the short side. McPhee goes backhand. And Beaton's there holding his post. Makes the save. McIntyre takes a shot there. And the referee's arms up and behind. As you see Beaton headed towards the bench. Penalty coming up to the Highlanders. Extra attacker on. Pass comes up to Sullivan. Just stepped on the ice. He's going to leave that from McIntyre. McIntyre's over the blue line. He rips the shot. And Evans sees that. The easy save, gets the glove on it, covers up. We get some more extra pushing and shoving after the whistle. As it looks like it's going to be McPhee heading to the box. We'll wait for the official call here. Charging is going to be the call. So the Kings going to get an early power play here in the second period. 2:43 gone. Face-off comes to the corner. Looking to pin it is McNeil. Comes loose, picked up by Verge. Goes back to Duncan at the blue line. Duncan puts it over back to McIntyre. McIntyre, back door. Oh, and Probert has it go off his stick. Didn't quite get the shot he wanted, but Evans slides over, makes a big save. As Probert thought he had a tap in, but as he has a little conversation there with McIntyre, they laugh and they discuss what happened there. Either way, it didn't go in the back of the net. Face off here, controlled again. Here's Duncan walking the line, throws a shot towards the end. There's Verge getting a stick on it. Highlanders unable to clear, kept in by McIntyre to blue line. McIntyre trying to walk in now. He goes down to Probert. Probert gives it back to him. McIntyre up top, having a look towards the net. Back to Probert, maybe a little give and go. There it is. And there's Evans with another save, as this time it's McIntyre who didn't get much wood on that one. 33 seconds gone here on the power play.
Highlanders from game number 4, crossing Madrid. 2 is recharging, time company 2:43. Once again, Highlanders company.
Face off, controlled by the Highlanders. Can't clear the line though, kept in by Duncan. Duncan looks towards that, fans on it, trying to get it back, follow the bounce, and there's down low, maybe a chance this time by Probert, he can't get a stick on it, and this time making no mistake, the Highlanders able to clear the ice, beaten out to play, gonna leave it for Duncan. On the forecheck is McDonald. He curls off. Landry was up there as well, but Kings are able to get to Hullett. Hullett goes cross ice, gets it to Verge. Verge over the blue line, right at the top of the circle, puts the brakes on. Lets go back up top to Duncan. Duncan takes a shot towards the net. There's a nice little leg save there by Evans. He puts it at the corner, and then the Highlanders finish the job. Took a funny bounce off something by the boards there, and it stopped right at center. Now McIntyre trying to dance his way in. Has it in his feet, still trying to find it. McIntyre down the corner, right behind the net. McIntyre back up top now. Jay having a look. Jay, a little bit too far for McIntyre. Maybe getting there first is Landry. He's along the boards. Bouncing puck kept in at the blue line. Jay again, having a look. Jay. Little sauce pass over to Hullett. Hullett down low to Probert. Probert trying to go back out front, but nobody home. McIntyre spin the wrong way. And that will probably almost do it for the power play as the Highlanders are able to clear the zone. Beaton leaves it for Jay. Only 5 seconds left here in the power play. Jay spins, stops. He's got McDonald on him. Jay's going to skate up ice. Penalized players back on the ice. We're back to 5-on-5. Jay grants the red line, sorry. He dumps it in deep. Sullivan looking for it. Picked up by Stapleton. Tries to put it back down deep. They battle along the wall now. Everybody looking for it. Sullivan to Stapleton. Stapleton trying to spin off a check. Jay trying to hold that line. Chance for Murphy. Can't bring the puck with him. Bouncing here for Sullivan now. He's behind the net to the corner. Picked up by Gillis. Opus able to keep that in. Avoids a check. Sullivan trying to go back out front. Now he likes to go down low. Trying to go back, trying to hit Murphy, but can't connect. Opus keeps that in. Goes over to Jay. Jay throws a shot towards the net. Evans makes a save on the short side. Back to the corner now. Picked up by the Highlanders. Centerman calling for it. There he gets it. As Gillis is right at neutral zone, trying to spring loose. Puck back the other way. Cabot regroups in their own zone, trying to bring it up and almost lost the handle of it. He gets some help. Now it's over the blue line as Gillis finished the dump in. There's that bounce right out front. Beaton had to be careful. Another shot wildly from the side of the net. It goes off. In the corner, Gillis. And behind the net on the backhand. It's back here to the blue line. Quick shot from the point. There's a redirect and just misses wide. Sullivan trying to get to the wall. Kept in. Good pinch there by Oliver to keep that in. Getting to the puck first was Cameron. Keeps it in deep. There's that bounce again off those back boards. Opus throws it on the wall. There's Sullivan. Sullivan can't handle it. Kept in by Oliver. Oliver on the backhand. Takes it all the way to the far side. Puts it in deep. Gillis behind the net. Looking out front. Takes it to the corner. Still has it. Walking the line now. Trying to bring it in. Gets his stick lifted. Still looking for it. And then Stapleton's able to find it. Flicks it up towards center. Cabot maybe a chance to catch him on a change here. Here comes Cameron. He got a burst of speed. Looking to break wide. Trying to catch him. Cheating on the side. And he does. Just off his posting up. It might have went 5-hole. Either way, Beaton cheating a little bit as Cameron brought that puck in, catching the Kings on the change, and we're all tied up at 1. $13:10 left here, second period. Highlanders able to tie this thing up. Back at center. Kings able to dump it in deep. Comes to the corner. Bouncing puck picked up by the Highlanders. They're back the other way, but stopped by Probert at the line. Probert, he tries to go back out front. Can't get the pass through. Martin now looking for it for the Kings. Martin back to the blue line, goes off his skate, and that's going to split the uprights at the blue line. McMillan going to retrieve it back in his own zone. McMillan to Probert, chips it in, no icing. Highlanders starting the breakout along the wall, chipped ahead, reaching for it is Burchard. Gets stick checked at the blue line, picked up by Probert now. Probert, he's trying to break wide. We listened to the goal announcement. Probert short side, trying to go front, Evans down, rebound, and Martin is able to find the rebound as we get some pushing and shoving going on here now. Probert with the net drive, Evans with the first save, but cleaning up the garbage is Martin, and the Kings regain their lead. And I think there was some extracurricular activity after the goal was scored, so there might be a penalty as well. I do see a Highlander player in the box. As we can hear the linesman clear as gay right here. I'm trying to listen into the referee as we're right above the conversation, but I can't quite hear what he's saying. As the coach is looking for an explanation here below us, trying to get a shot here. You hear the referee, coach getting his couple cents in there. Either way, the two players in the box. I believe he got a 2 and 10. We'll wait for Wade. He has his work cut out for him now in the timekeeper's box. You've got just finishing the Highlanders goal announcement. He's got a Kings goal, and then he got some penalties. Either way, Kings score. They're up 2-1. And after that one, there's I believe 2 and 10. We'll wait for the official call. Play continues. Kings in the zone. That's picked up by the Highlanders, and they're able to dump that at the end length of the ice. 25 seconds gone here in the power play. Good forecheck there by Webb. He's by himself down there with 3 maroon jerseys all over him, killing some time off on the penalty. Hullett's able to retrieve it. He's up to the races here, up through center, gains the blue line, looking for some help. Hullett, little sauce pass here to White, has to go off his stick, and going to wire that down the ice. Beaton's going to play that, and the Kings will have to reset back in their own zone. He's going to play that himself, but Graves was looking for a change, didn't realize the pass was coming, as Beaton was trying to get an assist himself, but he sent it the length of the ice, and that's going to be icing. 58 seconds to go here in the power play. Or gone in the power play, sorry. So let's for the goal announcement. So Martin from Probert. And the next announcement will be the penalty. And we figure out who's in the box and what they're there for. Here comes Graves. Graves starting the power play. He's bringing it up himself. Graves over the blue line now. Spins. Looking for some help. Goes cross ice with it. Looking for Murphy. Murphy has to pick it up off the wall. Murphy got a man on him. Looking for some help from Sullivan. Sullivan now. He loses the puck in the corner. Sullivan able to kick it out to Murphy, who gets stick checked. Jay going to chip in. It's in the feet there as Gillis trying to get that out. 25 seconds to go in the power play. Murphy off the half wall, right top of the circle. He throws a shot, deflected, and there's Evans. Shot in the door, a little redirect, trying to go 5-hole, but able to make the save, cover up, and we'll get a face-off down in the Highlander zone. Just 20 seconds to go here in the power play. Time Wade gets to it, the power play may be over. Either way, we'll find out who's in the box. They're both sitting down, so I can't see a number. On the draw, it's picked up by the Highlanders, kept in by Jay. He dances by one, looking towards the net, going to go to the high slot area. Ellie, he spins and turns, and he misses on the short side. And there's Evans again covering. Puck does come loose, but the whistle already gone. 9 seconds to go now here. Here's the penalty call. So 2 and 10 misconduct and unsportsmanlike. 2 and 10 to McPhee. As the face-off controlled by the Kings. Back up top, looking towards the net. Thinking about that again is Opus. As the penalized players back on the ice, penalty over. Effective 5-on-5, cross-ice pass, that's picked off. As Sullivan was trying to hit Murphy back the other way. Here comes the Highlanders up over the line. Landry looking to go back to Gillis, trying to go back door, and it was just behind him on the backhand, couldn't quite connect. And the Kings back the other way, up front to Murphy. Murphy loses that center, Sullivan's there to help. Picks it up, he's over the line. Sullivan, he starts a shot trying to go short side, and Evans gets a piece of that. It goes off his shoulder, but up into the netting and end of play. We're at the halfway mark here now, second period also in the game. Kings lead 2-1. Highlanders able to kill off the penalty, but Rossi McPhee has to sit there for another 10, so he'll be out just before the end of the second period on the misconduct call. Face off. Controlled by the Kings. Come back up here at the blue line. Just kept in, but second attempt does come out. Kings had to get back on side. Still offside. Chance here for the Highlanders. There's a long stretch pass put up front. That was touched by a high stick, and that goes the length of the ice. That's probably going to come to center, as it was touched by a high stick, unless it was touched by a Highlanders high stick. So pretty sure we'll see here. You can even see the, they should have a conversation. I can hear the coaches saying about the high stick. You can hear coach from here for Cabot. They're still having a conversation. Referee can blow the whistle and to drop it, but the linesman and the ref are having a chat about the high stick. There was definitely a high stick. The puck was touched by a high stick and the arm was up for it. And then it went the length of the ice for the icing. And the referee is going to have a chat here with coach. We're trying to listen in. Good coach. It's great in this spot up here. Get to hear all the action and listen in. And might need the censor button here a little bit for the Cabot coach. The icing did stay, but Cabot was able to clear the zone. Kings back here at center. They dump it in deep. Highlanders get there first, put it back to the corner. Looking up ice, trying to spring Gillis. He's got a couple. And there's the referee. Good call by the coach on that one as the Kings touch it. Hooking is going to be the call. The Highlanders are going to get a call this time, as this time the Kings are going to head to the box. It looks like it's McMillan. McMillan's going to be in the box. He's going to serve two. Chance for the Highlanders now to go on the power play. 9:17 left here in the second period. Highlanders with a chance to tie it up. Right on the draw. Puck comes in behind the net. Looking to set something up. That's picked off by Martin. He's able to clear the zone. Back in the other end, picking it up, retrieving it is Cameron. He leaves that for Webb, who can't get over the line. Second attempt is not him. It's right on the King stick. Graves looks for some opening. Put it right into the old breadbasket of Burchard. He's able to hold the line. Good job there. There's Gillis, but he gets tapped there as Martin got a stick on that and puts it back out to center. Cameron back in his own zone. Going to leave that for their anchor man, Burchard. He's going to bring the puck up ice. Burchard on the short side. Takes it behind the net. It's on the backhand. Having a look. Little sauce pass. Goes off his stick, but can't quite get it out that time with the Kings. Put back in deep. Webb now with it. Goes along the wall. Back to the blue line. Burchard. Back up top to Cameron. He looks towards net. Cameron takes a shot. That's blocked in front. And Martin grabs that rebound and dumps it the length of the ice. 50 seconds ago here in the power play. Cameron picks up behind his own net. Cameron looking up ice. Cameron going to go for a skate now. He's got a burst of speed, looking to break wide. Trying to get around Opus. Opus pushing him to the boards. Cameron within the corner. Puts the brakes on. Still has it. Looking to set up at the top of the circle. Throw the shot towards net front, and there's a backhand. And they score. Beaton made the save. Rebound came right out front. And making no mistake on the backhand. Highlanders put that in the back of the net. Power play marker. We're all tied at 2. And it's Bowie leading the lineup. As I wait for the, and I believe that's going to be a power play marker that was still in there. We come back to center. I'll change the score in a moment. But we're all tied at 2. Quick face-off right back to center. 7:44 left here, second period. Tie hockey game. In behind the net now, trying to find the puck, walking away with it. Kings find it. Murphy. Back here to the blue line. Opus on the wall. McIntyre right at the blue line. Still has it. Keeps, gets all the way around. He rips a shot towards the net and he scores. Just like the last time the Highlanders scored, Kings come right back and score another one to regain their lead. I think Hollett might have got a tip on that one as he is first on the line. But just like that, it's 3-2. Play continues, quick whistle. And you can hear the bench there just on the offside call as I was resetting the score there. 7:23 left here in the second. Wade again going to have his mouth full. You got to just announce one goal. You got to announce another goal. As they go tit for tat here pretty well every time somebody scores the last couple. Jay trying to clear that up. Fan on it momentarily. Now it's up. Sullivan, 2-on-1 shaping up. And behind the play, as I was wondering, first I'd look to see if it was offside, but it's not. Jay is heading to the box. So right after the Kings score, to regain the lead, Cabot going back to the power play. Well, it's head contact, so the call. We'll see if it's 2 or 4. Either way, Cabot, 2 is up on the clock. So 2-minute head contact. Cabot back on the power play, trying to tie it up again. Scramble draw comes loose. Elliott able to get a stick on that and clear it up to center. On the wall now. Bouchard puts the brakes on. Trying to get by Sullivan. Sullivan with a good forecheck there. He gets a skate and able to kick it into the zone. Long pass here in front of us to Webb. Webb gains the blue line. Going to rim that around the old horseshoe. Duncan and Gillis going to get it along the wall. Gillis comes up with it. On his backhand. Sullivan trying to find it. There's a shot towards the net. Deflected and up into the netting and out of play. So Cameron with the assist on Bowie's goal as he took that puck away down and got the rebound that came right out front. That was the Highlanders' second goal. And then we'll wait for the announcement of the Kings' goal. And they're going to say that puck was deflected off a Highlander and out of play, so they're going to bring that face-off outside. Face-off picked up by the Kings. Duncan spins and turns, but gets blocked. Can't clear the zone. Chance here now for Bouchard. He goes in back in and almost a tap in on the side back door, but couldn't quite get a stick on. Now this time Duncan going to grab it. Makes no mistake. He's able to send it the length of the ice. Cameron going to go back first. Kings trying to get a quick change in. Some fresh penalty killers out there. Chance for Cameron to skate up. It worked for him earlier. This time gets stopped just inside the line, but he's able to get it back to Webb. Webb it back to Cameron. Down below. Shot short side, save and rebound. This time covered by Beaton, and he got that high. I went with him in the mask. So Hollett did touch that puck as it went in. Assisted by McIntyre. His 20th of the season, Hollett. 50 seconds to go here in the power play. 6 minutes left in the second period. Bouncing puck picked up by the Gillis. Gillis goes cross ice, gets it back up top, going to walk in, looking towards that, try to dance. Maybe one extra move too many, but a good stick there by Bowie to keep that in. Now Cameron at the blue line. Cameron back to Bouchard. He rips a shot towards that. He gets it high, rebound loose, and Beaton's down. They still bang away at it, and on the side of the net, it's in. And the first save was made as it hit him high in the chest. It bounced around, and just like before, another power play marker, as this time the captain didn't have a great angle as well, pretty well on the goal line, able to put that home. And we're all tied at 3. Another power play goal by the Highlanders. 5:38 left here in the second period. Back at center. Picked up by the Kings. They rim it around. Back to the point. There's a blast from the point as McMillan missed on the short side. Duncan trying to keep that in now. Highlanders back along the wall. This time Verge looking for it. Does squirt loose. Picked up by Burchard. He's off for the skate. Can't bring the puck with him as he goes over the line. Look for it along the wall. Orchard has it. He tries to get it out. Does get up to center. Regrouping his own zone is Oliver. He goes hard off the glass. Chipped in by Kavanaugh. Picked up by Duncan. Looking up here to Martin. Martin trying to dance his way through. Hits a skate. Another stick check on Duncan as Kavanaugh is causing some havoc out there, getting a stick on everything. That puck's flicked up high. Get a puck race for it. Orchard trying to get there first. Orchard trying to bring the puck with them. And a good defensive play. And a chance the other way. Maybe a 2-on-1 shaping up. Landry, maybe 1-on-1. Landry trying to get by McMillan. He steps up for a shot. No, it just gets it and just goes wide. Chance here for Shard, still with it. Top of the crease. Just a shot. Blocker save. Rebound. Loose again. Bouncing front of the crease area. And somehow that stayed out. And now it's on top of the net. They announced the goal here. So Gillis with the goal, Bowie with the assist, tying the hockey game up on the power play. And they almost came that close to taking the lead as the puck was bounced around, did bounce in behind Beaton, and then lands on top of the net. 4:24 left now, second period. Puck back to the blue line. Trying to walk on the top of the circle. Gets picked off, comes to McIntyre along the wall, chips it ahead. Maybe a chance here. Here comes Hollett. Got Murphy with him. Hollett, he elects to shoot. High, save made as bodies go down and they fly behind the net as well. As bodies are flying. As Evans made a nice save there high in the shoulder area. And then looked like in the side net as the players went down, took the net off. And it looks like that face-off is going to stay inside. Not sure if the linesman was going to bring that outside or not. 4:11 to go here, second period. Face-off going to stay inside the zone. Up at the blue line, kept in. Here's White. White back up top for McIntyre. McIntyre look for a seam, and then Hollett gets a stick on that, but he deflects it on the short side, misses the net. Comes to the corner now. McDonald. Back up top, it was picked off, trying to go shot. I'm not sure if Hollett's trying to shoot on net and look for a deflection in the back door. He came all the way back to the blue line. White goes back to Hollett. Hollett got a man on him, put it down the corner. Murphy looking for it. He's got McGilvery on him. McGilvery trying to poke that loose. Hollett now. Hollett trying to go to the side net. He runs a shot. He misses on the short side. White pitches in. Comes to the corner. Murphy able to retrieve that, gets it back to the blue line. Graves over to White. White with some room to move in. You get a good stick check there by Bowie. McIntyre cross ice to Graves. Graves puts it back in deep. Hollett behind the net. Hollett trying to set somebody up, trying to go front, and getting a stick on that was the Highlander. It comes to the wall, but not out. Bouncy puck picked up by McIntyre. McIntyre trying to dance in. He gets stick checked, and puck raced back the other way. McIntyre got to get back there first. He's got McGilvery on him. White trying to clear, and the puck put back right on net. And there's Graves with it now behind the net. As Beaton gave a little shot to the player right in his crease. But Graves going to skate that puck up ice. Graves didn't hit center though, and that's going to be icing. And a melee of players trying to change here as Graves needed one more stride. 2:45 left here in the second. Shots on goal now, 25-26. Now in favor of the Highlanders. You hear the coach not agreeing with the players, but I'm looking. I don't think they did actually, because McIntyre, Murphy, and Hollett were still out there. Anyway, play continues as Whitey tries to rim that out, but he whiffed on it. He had to go back the other way. Now Graves going to try to get out. He loses in his skates. Chance here, short side. There's a shot beaten with a save, holding in his post. Gillis with it again. This time trying to go back on the forehand as he throws the backhand towards the net. Side net to whack away. It's loose. Down. Whack it down. It's beaten. And somewhere underneath him is the puck. And he's able to keep that out. 2:22 left now. Second period. Tied at 3. Highlanders coming close. And they're on the faceoff now. It's picked off. Elliott for the Kings. Moves up to Probert. Probert trying to get a burst of speed. Trying to get by Cameron. Probert to the front of net. And he slides one home. Probert bowling his way to the front of the net. Able to open Evans up. And the Kings regain the lead. So lots of goals here in the second period. Kings able to regain their lead, and it's a 4-3 hockey game. Back at center. Unofficial goal announced. I think it's going to be Elliott to Probert. We'll see what it's going to be as the puck gets over the line. Going to get back onside. Here's Opus with it right down in front of us, trying to get it deep as Kavanaugh puts it up. Now it lands on Probert's stick. Probert trying to lead Sullivan into the zone. Sullivan looking for it. He's able to find it. Leads for Probert. Probert looking for another one as he rips a shot towards net. Miss on the short side. Elliott putting that in deep. Oh, front. And then it goes off his stick and it clears the zone. So Elliott on the assist marker to Probert. And there's Elliott to Probert again. Probert trying to get over the zone. Probert having a look at a backhand pass and can't quite connect with Sullivan. Sullivan battles for it now. Elliott able to just, and they can't quite hold the line as they get bumped over. Minute 18 left here in the second. Offside face-off coming as a couple bodies come together there. Sullivan, not with the assistant captain there, the Highlanders couldn't quite see who it was, but and now it looks like a couple players are going to the box. A little bit of extra chirping, I believe. They're having quite the conversation. Looks like Elliott and Kavanaugh are going to head to the box. And McPhee should be getting ready to come out there shortly soon. As the conversation's still happening there in the penalty box area. As they're going to go over and have a conversation. Now they're ready to go on the offside face-off. So we say 5-on-5. That puck's put in deep. Picked up by Oliver. Oliver's able to move it up. There's Bowie. Went to leave that for Burchard, and they forgot to take the puck with him over the line, but pitching in is Bowie. But he can't get it better. The chance the other way. Here comes Orchard. Orchard chips out ahead, trying to lead Verge. Evans puts that to the corner. Puck comes in behind now, trying to find it to Stapleton. Stapleton takes a bump in the corner. They move the camera over. There we go. Back to the other side it goes. 40 seconds to go here now in the period. Trying to find the puck. And back here to the blue line. McMillan over here to Duncan. Duncan walks in. Duncan looking for a shot. And a good active stick by Bowie to deflect that. Chance the other way. Trying to use some speed. Trying to get back. And that's probably going to be a penalty. And it is. As we hear the unsportsmanlike penalty calls. But the Highlanders are going to head to the power play as McMillan tied up the Highlander player a little bit too long. So with 22.3 to go, good opportunity here for the Highlanders to try to tie it up before the end of the second. As McMillan's going to go serve two. That puck is won by the Highlanders, but comes all the way out as they split the uprights at the blue line. Cameron got to retrieve it back in his own zone. Long stretch pass here. Picked up by Webb at center. Webb looking to break wide. Graves trying to push him to the corner. Back to the blue line. One-timer! And there's a blocker save coming way out to the top of his crease. Was beaten to get a piece of that. Martin trying to clear. And it does go off the leg. And as the horn goes, make sure nothing else happens after the whistle here. Looks like cooler heads prevail. After two, Kings lead 4-3. Shots on goal 31-26 now in favor of the Kings. Highlanders will start on the power play with a minute 38 to start the third. I'm going to take a break here. This game has been nothing what we thought it was going to be. It's always exciting, and it's exactly what we thought it was going to be. One goal hockey game going to third. Make sure you come back. See everybody about 12 minutes. And with that, welcome back, everybody. Third period action, just get ready to get on the way. Mike Elliott back here with High Button Sports, bringing you this U16 AAA action. 1-goal hockey game going into the third. Highlanders are going to start it on the power play for 1:38. Looking to tie this hockey game up. They've had a couple battles this season so far. All the games were tight. Remember the last times we were down in Cape Breton. I believe it was an overtime affair, and who knows what can happen. Still 20 minutes left in this one. Kings played one late last night up in Truro and had that fun drive in the snow home. And both these teams play again tomorrow morning, so a lot of hockey being played in 3 days. We're here to bring it to you. The referee blows the whistle. You get the players here at center ice. And we are ready for the third period. Hope you are at home. Thank you everybody again for tuning in. And we're at the draw. Picked up by the Kings. That was Jay getting a stick on that. And gets over to Duncan, who was able to send that to the length of the ice. And I forgot to mention at the start of the broadcast, happy birthday to DJ, number 44 of the Kings. It's his birthday. As the Highlanders bring the puck over the zone. There's Burchard. He's trying to ruin old Jay's birthday as he has the puck in the corner. Goes back up here to the blue line. Cameron back to Burchard. A little bit too far from him. Maybe a chance for Orchard to clear. He does get up here to center. Cameron looking to regroup right back at his own blue line. Cameron leads it to Burchard. He has a look up and see what's in front of him. Likes to turn the Jets on, but that hits Orchard's stick, and he's able to put it back up to center again. Forcing them right back in their own zone. Long stretch pass going hard off the boards of Bowie. Takes a funny bounce, lands right on Duncan's stick. He whacks it right down the end, and then look at his stick momentarily too. Make sure he didn't break it as he whacked that one pretty hard. 35 seconds to go here. Bringing the puck up. Eichmann a little move on. Here's Cameron. Cameron drops it for Gillis, who rips a shot on net and beat with the save. Comes along the wall. Gillis picks it back up. Gillis leaves it for Cameron. Cameron looking towards the end. He draws another shot. Another rebound, but this one's cleared as Verge gets a stick on it and able to send that down the length of the ice. Evans comes out to play it. Leads it for Cameron. Maybe one more chance here on the power play. Long stretch pass to Gillis. Gillis puts a little move on. Picked off by Hollett, sorry. Hollett almost a chance to spring in, and they tried to catch Evans cheating on the side. Takes a big hit as Evans makes the save. Penalized player back on the ice. We're back to even strength as down low, we got a couple players all tied up there. The whistle goes. We'll see if anything comes from it. I think Hollett's always at the bottom of a lot of these plays. Like calmer heads prevail. The coincidental penalties are over as well. So everybody's out of the box, but the box door is open, so somebody's got to go shut the door there. Referee will take care of it. Linesman drops the puck, and we're back. 5-on-5 hockey. White keeps that in at the blue line, and he takes a hit as he does. Trying to come off the wall is McIntyre. McIntyre gets his all stick checked. He's able to put it back in deep. But this one goes up. No icing. They wave it off. Back for the Kings is Graves. I have a feeling this game might get a little testy with 18 minutes to go. Graves going to burst to speed. Got to go around the linesman as the linesman curled. A little pass up to Martin. Martin alone. And what a save there by Evans to stay with that and gets a toe on it. And the puck comes to the corner. Picked up by McPhee. McPhee trying to gain his own. He does get it up. Picked up by McGilvery. McGilvery trying to go wide. He loses the handle of the puck. Has on the half wall now. McGilvery trying to get to the center. Picked off by Graves. Graves goes over here to McIntyre. McIntyre looking for some room to skate. He goes back cross ice. A little bit too hot for Hollett. On the board, so Hollett's able to pick it up momentarily as he just avoids the check. Like a bouncing ball there along the walls. They still push and shove. Now they're hugging. And we'll see, and then his swing. And a big haymaker swing, but missed everything. We'll see what the call is going to be here now. You can hear the parents yelling on the far side. 17-14 left in the third. We'll see if they're going to get an extra one or not. Right now, two players in the box. Referee having a conversation. We'll see what the call is going to be. First, like they first were both going to go as they were kind of hugging each other. But then as they separated, It is 5-on-4. They were both getting 2 and 2, and then their guy's going to get the 4. You can hear the referee clear his day here in front of me. As I hit the wrong button, here we go, pull it back. Does there have to be? Oh, interesting call by the referee there, because there was no contact made, but the referee, because the coach was asking a valid question, I agree with him. I would ask the question too. There was no contact made, but what it is, it's they said I can either give him 4 for headshot or 5 for intent to injure. What would you like? So I'm pretty sure you'll take the 4 over the 5. Either way, coach is not happy, but 4 minutes up on the board. Kings on the power play. McDonald's going to go serve the extra 4 as the first two, the first two, because they're Hullett and the player were getting 2 minutes each to start, and then the swing causes the extra 4. So either way, Kings are on the power play for 4 minutes. We'll listen to the announcement of the penalties now. Duncan looks at the shot towards that. So 2 for roughing and 4 for head contact. And it is to McGilvery. Shot short side blocked in front. Cameron trying to get there first. He's able to clear the zone. Moves up to Sullivan. Sullivan leaves it. Trying to give it back to him was McIntyre. Sullivan now at center. Goes over to Stapleton and drops it to Probert. Little drop pass, but maybe a chance here. And not quite going to get there first. I thought it might have been a mini break, but McIntyre was able to get back. He's going to leave that for Duncan. Duncan going for a skate. Duncan over the blue line. He sees some daylight from him, rips a shot on net, rebound. And Evans gets a big save and then gets some help from his D, and they're able to send that down the length of the ice. Beaten way out to play. Quick pass up to McIntyre. A minute gone in the power play. McIntyre, little pass up top to Sullivan. He chips in the zone, but that lands right on a stick. And maybe another race is Kavanaugh was the only one back as they were making a change. Beaton rims that around, but that's going to be kept in at the blue line by Webb. Webb short-handed here looking for the puck. Murphy's able to strip that from him. Jay now behind his own net. Jay skating the puck up ice, looking for some help. Makes the pass cross ice, but that misses everybody. Not going to be far enough for icing. Evans got to play it. Trying to rim that around. Jay looking to keep it in. Has it in the corner now. He has a spin, but didn't realize he had it. Goes back up top to Verge. Verge back along the wall for Jay. Jay having a look. Goes down low to Martin. Martin trying to go to the slot area. Goes off a stick. Verge trying to put a move on now. Verge spins and turns. Had no room in front of him. Trying to go to the bumper for Murphy. He can't handle the pass and able to clear the zone in the Highlanders. Jay's got to regroup back in his own zone. Got a player on him. He's going to skate it up himself now. Jay. He stepped for a shot right through the wickets of Oliver. And Evans is able to see that. Makes the save. Covers up. 15:03 left here, third period. Still 1:49 left in the power play for the Kings. Face-off will stay in the Highlander zone. They get everybody all lined up here. They're ready for the draw now. Oh, the door is still open in the penalty box area. Now somebody sees it. Get things straightened away here. Here we go. They're ready to drop the puck now. Draw one straight ahead, picked up by Verge. Verge behind the net. Verge likes to go back up top to McIntyre. McIntyre having a look. He goes back to Verge, and that pass almost picked off. Tried to go a little one-time pass to Probert, couldn't quite handle it. Back up top to Duncan. Duncan having a look. Duncan likes to go to McIntyre. Gets it back to Duncan, looking towards the net. Likes to shoot, short side, and a nice glove save. Puck did come loose, but whistle had already gone. But Evans able to get a trapper on that. Had it momentarily, just popped loose after the whistle went. 1:26 left now in the power play. A couple new defenders coming on the ice for the Highlanders. Probert lines up with Webb. Face off one back this time, picked up by McIntyre. McIntyre, a little backhand pass, and almost picked off in the air by Webb, but he does able to clear the zone. Maybe a little bit too pretty of a play there at your own blue line. Got to be careful. Now McIntyre has it up over the line. Puts the brakes on along the wall. McIntyre gets stripped of the puck, and that's sent the length of the ice. So you can get some words of advice going by the bench there. Looking for my, and then Hollett picked off. Maybe a chance to come in front. Diving was Duncan. Short-handed now. Better chances here for the Highlanders short-handed than the Kings are having on the power play. And they're able to go back in their own zone and dump it in deep. And there's that bounce right up front, and pass in front. There's a chance as Beaton was letting it play, and right in front of him was a Highlander, and he had a chance again. That's a couple of golden opportunities short-handed. McIntyre leaves it for Probert, gives it back to McIntyre. 25 seconds ago here in the power play. 4 minutes, almost up pretty quick here. Cross-ice pass well behind Hollett. Hollett having a look, likes to go down low, hits a stick, gonna get it back. Up top for McMillan. McMillan looking towards that. He lines up for a wrister, and right in front of the net was Probert, but Evans sees that all the way through, hits him in the old logo, covers up, and we'll get a face-off. 13-22 remaining third period. 1-goal hockey game. 9 seconds left on the power play. Kings trying to double up their lead. Get some instructions here from the coach, the penalized player in the box, telling them where to go on the draw as they control, looking to clear, and that's pretty well going to do it for the power play. Puck here at center, picked up by Orchard, and he had to watch out. The guy just came out of the box. Puck back in the zone now. Bounces around, picked up by McDonald. McDonald has Elliott on him, pushes him back. That's picked up by McNeil, who puts it back behind the net. It's going to go hard off the glass and going to come just outside the blue line. Graves gains it, dumps it in deep. Picked up by Orchard. Graves from the top of the blue line rips a shot, misses wide. McMillan chips it in. Got to watch out behind him as you see a player as McPhee was trying to sneak behind, look for the puck to come loose. Orchard trying to keep that in, trying to go down low, but that's picked off. And there comes Gillis trying to break free. Gillis trying to get loose. Gillis takes a shot, and there's Beaton with the save as he almost broke through all alone. But Beaton able to shut the door, keep this a 1-goal hockey game. On the draw, picked up maybe a chance here, but finds a King stick, and they're able to clear the zone. Martin chips it ahead. Martin dumps it in deep. There's Cameron with it. He leaves it for Connors. Takes it to the corner. Jay trying to keep that puck in. Jay along the boards, battling hard. Puck still loose. They whack away at it. Now Murphy trying to put it back in deep. That lands on. Almost picked off that cross-ice pass. Now here comes the Highlanders. Landry, he's over the blue line. He had stopped. There's a shot. Rebound loose side of the net. Beaten down, and they still look for it. They poke away. Somehow Beaton able to shut the door on the side of the net as the Highlanders a great chance there. A little drop pass and the shot, and the rebounds were loose again. There's a good active stick by Martin to stop it momentarily. Now Duncan trying his turn, turns the Highlander player back the other way. Hard off the boards in the skate. Sullivan looking for it. Sullivan has it now. Sullivan trying to get to the forehand. He gets stripped of the puck right at the blue line. A couple times the Kings got to be careful here at the blue line playing with the puck. They rim it right around. Going to get there first is Connors. Connors got Sullivan on him. Sullivan looking to come up with it. He gets it to Martin. Good battle in the corner there by Sullivan. Back here at the point. Graves looking towards the net, trying to go cross ice. A bit too hard for Martin. There's Sullivan again behind the net. Sullivan trying to go in front, and that pass is picked off on the side net. Sullivan gets it back though. Spins and turns, cycles down low, goes all the way to the far corner now. Verge is there. He takes a pump, goes back here to the blue line. Graves looking towards the net. He rips a shot, hits a body or two in front. Evans is down, puck's loose, didn't know where it was, but it's picked up by the Highlanders. Goes off a skate here at center, bouncing puck. Graves back in his own zone. He goes over to White, who moves up to Hollett. Hollett over the blue line. trying to go back door, and then trying to go back up front for Verge, but he had his shot blocked. Graves put it back in the corner. There's McIntyre. McIntyre trying to set something up. Back at the blue line for Duncan. Duncan throws a backhand towards the net. That's picked off in front. And Gillis is back the other way. Gillis over the blue line. Goes off a skate. Spinning and turning. Goes off another skate, but Highlanders able to pick it up out on the wall. Looking for it in the corner now. Picked up. Battle comes back to there it goes to the corner. Hits a couple of bodies. White likes to go behind the net. There's a bouncy puck. Almost came right out front. This time it does come all the way around. McIntyre trying to touch it up to Duncan. Duncan by himself up there now. Duncan looking for some help. Stops in the corner. Trying to spin with it. Still has it. Pitch out the puck, but gets it down to Hollett. Hollett trying to spin and turn as he tried to do a quick wrap around. But Evans is there with the save. Duncan picks it up. But we get a glove pass in behind the net. We're going to bring that face off outside. So as McIlvery's finally allowed out of the box. 9:31 left here in the third. Face-off's going to come outside with a glove pass. Probert Bouchard on the draw. Comes back into the Highlander zone. From the breaks, losing the handle was Oliver. He spins and turns around. Elliott trying to look for it now in the corner. This time it's picked up behind the net by Stapleton. Stapleton trying to find it. Spinning and turning with it is McNeil. Trying to go back over front. They can't pick it up there as Stapleton trying to make something happen. McMillan has it at the blue line now. McMillan goes back low to Stapleton. Stapleton having a look. Goes cross ice. There's Duncan. Duncan looking towards the net, trying for a deflection. Goes off a skate. McMillan pinching in. Gets it to Stapleton. Stapleton trying to spin off a check. Puck's in his skates, looking for some help. The player losing edge here in front of the net. Coming out with it is Stapleton. As you see some tape off of Elliott's stick in front of the net. There's Duncan. Over here to Stapleton. Stapleton having a look. Goes back up top. Duncan, maybe he'll throw a shot. He likes to go down low to Probert. Back up top to Duncan. Somebody going to shoot here, and he does. There's a shot, save, rebound. And Probert looking for it in the corner. He gets spins and down. The two players go down. Puck comes along the wall, trying to keep that in. Is Duncan, but follow the bouncing puck. It comes out. Just stepping on the ice was Sullivan. But trying to get by was Kavanaugh. Couldn't get a shot off. And right in front of his own net here is Duncan. Elliott goes cross ice for Sullivan. And somebody got to pick the puck up and go in the zone. The Sullivan is waiting for his team to make a change. He finally dumps it in deep, but flicks it up high, up out of play. He's got to chuckle and laugh sometimes at these kids, and they are still kids, and it is just a game. So, and they're as much as fun as they are to watch, they also do a lot of funny things. 7:55 left now, third period. Shots on goal now 37-34 in favor of the Highlanders, but they're down by one. Orchard off the draw, and that shot's blocked in front as McNeil is able to get his shin pad in front of that, and then the clearing temp goes up out of play. Reminder, these guys are back in action tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. We'll be in East Hants on the second half of a home and home, I guess, but it's both home games for the Kings, but a back-to-back. Be 3 games in 3 days for the Kings. Face-off goes forward. Sullivan put it back to the corner. Orchard back up top. Opus having a look. Opus throws a shot towards the net. Into the back of the net. C&I shot goes up over the shoulder. Short side. I don't think it touched anything. I'm pretty sure that's going to be Opus. I had to go double check my notes. It could be his first of the season. I don't know for sure. We'll wait for Wade to let me know. Either way, Kings take a 2-goal lead. Bring the puck back to center here now. 7:39 left, third period. Kings up by 2. They had the puck at center. Chip it just inside the zone. Cabot able to put it right back out. Kings will be offside. Got to wait for everybody to get back on. Hollett trying to find it now. Hollett's able to pick it up on the wall. Trying to bull his way through. Now he's behind that big hit behind the net. But he gets right up and gets the puck. I know as much as Hollett loves lacrosse, he's almost like a lacrosse ball the way he bounced around. So it is Opus.
Assistant number 17, Jackson Orchard. Number 19, Carter.
Orchard and Murphy with the assist. The puck comes here to Jay.
Once again, Kings Hockey Club is his first goal.
And it is his first of the season. I checked my stats, and that's what I thought. Puck comes just outside the line. Good call by the linesman there as it was kind of rolling on Connors as he brought the puck in the zone. 6:50 left now here in the third period. Kings now lead by 2. An offside draw. Trying to find it here at center. McIntyre looking for it. Bouncing around. And there's Stapleton now. Stapleton cycles it back to the corner. Probert looking for it. A couple Highlanders on him. Comes loose, but it comes right to the top of the blue line. White he elects to go over to McIntyre. McIntyre right at the blue line again. Got to be careful here. He elects to shoot. That goes off a stick. Misses on the short side. Back to the corner. Back here to the blue line. Graves. He winds up for a shot. There's a shot deflected in front. And I'm pretty sure Evans got a piece of that as it's redirected right in front of him. Puck back here at the blue line again. Graves to Stapleton. Stapleton trying to leave it from McIntyre, but that's picked off. And back the other way, here comes Landry. Landry over the blue line. Trying to get something towards the net. It goes off his skate. Almost came right out front, but getting a paddle on that was beaten. In the corner now, Bouchard trying for a short angle shot right from below the goal line, but missed everything. Comes back to the point. There's a shot, and Beaton able to get a save on that. Back the other way. Here comes Stapleton. Stapleton going for a skate. He's over the blue line. He elects to shoot. That goes off a stick wide. McIntyre trying to come off the wall. Loses in the skates. Come back to the blue line. Duncan was retreating back to center there. He's going to make a pass over to McMillan. He dumps it to the open corner. Elliott trying to get there first. Elliott gets pushed off the puck and behind the net. And that's picked up by Orchard, though. Orchard trying to go up front. There's Murphy. Murphy with a shot. Nice little save there. He's trying to go 5-hole, but Evans not fooled. It's in the feet of Elliott. Just keeps it at the blue line. Throws a shot towards that. It's blocked in front. Another shot can't get cleared. I got to remember I'm watching with the camera here. There's Murphy. Throws a shot towards the net. That's picked off, and here comes the Highlanders back the other way. 3-on-3. They're over the line. Picked off by Murphy. Murphy tries to chip it up, and it's picked up by Orchard. Orchard trying to kick it ahead. Orchard by himself up there. He elects to shoot. And that hits Evans high up in the shoulder area. And he's going to make no mistake. He gets a glove up on that, holds that tight. Gets a whistle, down to 4:54 left now, third period. Faceoff will stay inside the Cabot zone. On the draw. Picked up by the Highlanders, off to the races. Here comes Bowie trying to get a speed. He's on the short side. Bowie with a shot. And didn't miss by much on that short side. I don't know if Beaton got a piece of that or not. Either way, he goes up out of play. And I hear the Cape Breton coach asking if it went out of play or not. Either way, it must have went off of Beaton. If it did, face-off stayed inside and controlled by the Kings. Jay looking for that long stretch pass far side to Hullett. Hullett over the line. Little draw pass back to McIntyre. McIntyre tried to line up Verge, who's all set up for the one-timer. But then Opus loses the handle of it. Back the other way is McDonald. But Opus regains it, able to put it back at center. Getting it puck in deep this time is the Highlanders. Opus going to retrieve it behind his own net. Looking along the wall. That's picked off as creeping in there, but bouncing on him. On Oliver trying to step into one. Bounce puck in front of the net, now picked up by Jay. Jay looked at flick it in behind the play is Hullett. Hullett gloves that down. Hullett looking out front, trying to get back to Verge again, but a good stick by the defender to deflect that high. Verge puts it to the corner, a little give and go. This Verge again trying to get himself a shot off it. That's picked off, and here comes the Highlanders back the other way. McIntyre looking for it at center. And we're going to have a call in behind there. I believe it's Verge. And it is going to be head contact. As Verge hits to the box as the puck came up. He got tied up with the play there. So a chance here for the Highlanders to cut this lead in half. 3:50 to go. Well, and 4 minutes is up on the board. So maybe a chance for a 2-for-1 here with 4 minutes up on the clock. Around the draw, Sullivan able to battle his way through and send that down the length of the ice. We'll keep an eye on Evans in the goal as well, as they may want to try to get the extra attacker out here down by 2 sooner than later. You see now in the new game, they pull the goalie pretty well at any time following Patrick Waugh's lead, as that puck came just outside the blue line, and that's going to be offside. Back on the draw. Going forward with it is Bowie. He goes back to the blue line. Goes cross ice. Here's Cameron. Cameron, he rips the shot. That's blocked in front. Cameron gets it back. Looking to set something up. Still has it. Little drop pass back to the blue line now. As Webb rips the shot right in the old bread basket of Beaton. He's able to make the save, cover up. We'll get a face-off in the Kings zone. 3:08 left here, third period. 3:18 for all the rest of the hockey game. Power play for the Highlanders, but they'd like to make that a little sooner with a couple quick goals. There's a shot from the front, and there's one. Just like that, C&I shot from the blue line. They're going to stay on the power play. And that's Cameron leading the line. And we're going to get a timeout here by the Highlanders as they cut the lead in half. Power play marker. So 30-second timeout for the Highlanders as they want to try to draw something up. 3:03 left here in the third period. 1-goal hockey game. Fresh 2 minutes up on the power play for the Highlanders. So, yeah, lots can happen here in the next 3:03. Don't go anywhere, folks. If you weren't already tuning in, make sure, if you know anybody who wasn't watching this game, this has been a good one. Back and forth, goals both ways, leads, ties, and they play again tomorrow. And there's been, well, quite definitely in the second period was a parade to the penalty box. But either way, Verge is still in the box. And it was assisted by Gillis, as well as Webb. We're back at center, and the Highlanders control. Again, we'll keep an eye on Evans. They didn't have to pull him there already, but they may look here sooner. They want to try to tie this hockey game. Duncan gets to it first, goes on the wall. Martin is able to pick that up and send that the length of the ice. 20 seconds gone now on the power play. Behind the net is Burchard. Burchard gonna look for some room to skate. He's up over center. Burchard had a lot of maroon jerseys there in front of him, and Jay is able to get a stick on that and send it back down the length of the ice. This time Cameron. He already got 2 tonight. You know what he's looking for. Cameron coming up ice. He's going to try his luck to get over the blue line. He breaks wide. Jay gets a stick on it, but can't get it by the wall. There's Gillis trying to come off the wall with it. Webb looking for the help, but it gets on to Jay's stick, and he's able to send that down the length of the ice. A minute gone here in the power play. 2 minutes left, so I guess we'll call it a 2-minute warning here in the third period. Looking to bring the puck up ice again is Cameron. He drops it back. Burchard going for a skate. He loses his skates and almost stepping up with Murphy, and he does get a stick on that, and he's able to send him back the other way. Evans still in the net. 1:40 to go here in the period. 35 seconds to go in the power play. Trying to set something up here again, trying to get that puck to settle on him here. Cross ice pass, getting a stick on that is Murphy. Murphy is able to get it to Orchard. He's got to finish the job for him. He puts that puck in deep. I think Murphy was looking up, thought it might have been an empty net. Minute 25 left now here in the period. 20 seconds to go in the power play. One last rush maybe on the power play. The goalie's still in the net. And I see the hand up. They're waiting to see if they get control of the puck, and they don't, as Orchard is able to put it back in deep. Highlanders unable to get the puck deep enough here. Penalized player gets ready to step back on the ice. And just as Verge steps out, he almost got grabbed that puck. Last minute play, there's Verge trying to get over, looking for McIntyre, but put back the other way. Evans should be heading towards the net for the bench here now. Bouncy puck, we want to see where it lands. It lands on a King's stick, so he starts creeping out. Every time he creeps out, he can't get out as Cameron puts it out there. This time they should be able to get it deep. There's Landry. Landry on the blue line, over to Gillis. Gillis, he runs a shot off the post. It's in behind him. And everybody looking around as in behind, beating the puck went off the post and almost off his back, but somehow able to keep that out. There's a little tap, 34.7 left on the clock here. 1 goal hockey game. Crucial face-off now. In the Kings zone, the net is empty. Extra attacker out for the Highlanders, 6-on-5, and they win the face-off. Comes back here to McGilvery. He throws a shot towards the net, it blocked in front. They whack away at it, trying to find it. It lands on Jay's stick. He's looking to clear. The backhand does put it out here at center. There's Hollett floating around up there, able to chip in deep. Jay gonna try to use that long reach on Gillis as they bump. Jay goes behind the net. There's Duncan, takes a bounce on him. Drop pass back to the blue line. There's a shot towards the net. Doesn't get through. Rebound, though. Still trying to find it. And they're falling down in the feet. Everybody looking for it. McIntyre gets a stick on it. 1 second. Last shot. And it hits off a couple legs. And that's going to do it. Final score, 5-4. Kings win. That's going to do it for us here, folks. I hope you had as much fun as I did here. Mike Elliott here with High Button. 5-4 your final score. Final shots on goal, 38-40 in favor of the Highlanders. That will do it for us tonight. Thanks everybody again for watching. We're back in action tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Tune in. We'll see you then.